What's going on, everybody? It's Tyler from Dirt Road Country. I've got a great guest right next to me. He's getting ready to release his debut album called Texas Forever on July 25th. Hudson Westbrook is next to me. Hudson, what's going on, man?
What's up, y'all? How we doing?
Good. I imagine you're pretty good too. You got a 17-song record coming out.
Yeah, I'm super excited for it. We worked on it from like last June to this year about 5 weeks ago, 6 weeks ago. So it's been a really long project, but I'm super excited. I think it does dial it back a little bit more to like Texas country and that sound. So I'm excited for it to come out and just see what people think.
Well, you say it's a long project, just getting the whole process done and everything. And I imagine there are a lot of fun songs to record. Did you have
Yeah.
a favorite song recording in the studio?
Yeah, I think my favorite song would have had to have been my favorite song would be "Funny Seeing You Here." It's one that's coming out this Friday actually, and I don't know. It was just something totally different than production that I usually would do, and there was big hits in it, and we added a bunch of. Um, it was probably the highest amount of energy and the lowest amount of energy on the verse, and I feel like that's always your goal is to have the highest amount of energy on your chorus, and so I feel like that song really does it, and it was super fun, just like because we kind of did like a opened up in the solo section and then brought it back down. It's like the most dynamic song, so that's always going to be your most fun one to
Oh, for
chorus.
sure. Now
Yeah,
you've been doing this artist thing, like releasing music since April of last year, and just counting in my head, I guess that's what 14 or 15 months, which is
yeah,
absolutely insane. What's this whole journey been like for you from the first song that you put out back in April of 24 up until now that you've got an album coming out?
yeah. I think one main difference is I had no idea what I was doing, but um, now I'm understanding like who I want to be as an artist. And back in April of last year, like I put that song out to make extra money at the bar, and then I ended up touring Texas, and then I toured Oklahoma, and then we ended up touring Louisiana and Florida and Chicago now, and so it's just it was never like the intention was never to even do that, and now here we are writing a 17 song album, and it's about to come out, so it's really cool.
So I can imagine being new in the scene while you're pursuing the whole artistry thing. It's also fun to be new in the game because there's a lot of people
Yeah,
you get to open up for, and it's kind of like you're a fan at
yeah.
the beginning, I guess. I guess you're all.
Yeah, it's a weird thing because you're like super excited to be there. You're super excited to meet everybody. And then once you spend time in the scene, you're like, oh, these are all just normal dudes as well.
Yeah,
But when you first come in, you're like, oh my gosh, that's da 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 da, and that's da 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 da. And then they're all just dudes, but they're legends, most of them that you're opening for. And so, yeah, that's been a really cool thing. And then also, when you're so new to it, like you don't know what's right or like what's wrong or what's normal or what's not normal. So you kind of just do your thing. And through that, I feel like that's how why it's worked very well is because I've kind of just done my own thing, trying to do something that nobody's done yet.
for sure. And over the past year plus, do you have like a certain moment that comes to mind where you're like, this is the coolest thing that I've experienced so far?
Yeah, I think whenever you're standing in front of over 500 people or 1,000 people or 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, like every night, I'm reminded that this is the best part, I think every show has its like up and down. Every song has its, pluses and minuses of playing it and but at the end of the day, it's like every new experience is so different at this point. Like something new happens every day, and so I think there could be 1,000 of those. But every night that we play house again and everyone has their flashlights out is pretty surreal.
Dude, that's so awesome. I know just from my standpoint, watching you grow as an artist over the past year, it's just been a wild ride to watch. And I'm sure being in
Yeah,
church shoes, it's been quite a fun ride. Now,
yeah.
you won't have problems getting people to listen to the album, but if you had to pitch it in one sentence to get fans excited for Texas Forever, how would you do that?
My album sounds like if you've ever been in love, if you've ever been in heartbroken, and if you ever lived life, then you'll be able to relate to it. So that's how I would sum it up in one sentence.
I like it very much. All right. Well, I appreciate that. Now,
Yeah.
with everything coming out, I mean, it's I guess it's just over a month away. What are you looking forward to the most with the rest of the summer coming up and
Yeah.
touring, all that kind of stuff?
I'm super excited for the show on July 4th. We play at Whitewater, and I don't know if you're playing a show on July 4th. I feel like there's a natural sense
Live.
of pride.
Yeah.
It's gonna be fun. And then we dropped the whole record, and that's a big deal this year. And last, it would be just touring the rest of this year and learning the new album. Like I'm super excited to be able to play new songs now. Even though I've only been playing for a year, like the new songs I'm super excited for as well.
Well, it's a fantastic album, and for everybody out there that's already listened to some of the songs that are out right now, you're going to want to listen to the whole album. Texas Forever's out July 25th. If you don't follow Hudson on Instagram, TikTok, and any other social media platform you could find him on, go do it right now. Hudson,
Go
thanks,
do it right now. Hudson Westbrook on everything.
sir. I appreciate you joining me, man, and
Yeah, man.
congratulations on the debut record.
Thank you, brother.
You got it. We'll see you guys next time.
See y'all next time.